Hello everybody, this is Kathy, and I'm coming to you today with a project that I saw on Paper Treasure channel, and I thought I'd give it a try. It's a binding where you use a branch or a stick, and I decided to use some rice paper that I had, and I got this rice paper off of Amazon. And let's get started. What I've done is I have a collection of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces. Some are folded, some are not. Actually, the cover is going to be this thick envelope, and we'll take it from there. And what I've done that Paper Treasure did not do, or Treasure Paper, is I've put a score line down each of them just so it'll be a little easier to fold. And first thing I'm going to do is kind of put the paper in the order that I'd like it to be. Let's see. It's beautiful, beautiful paper. And when you buy it off of Amazon, it comes, this particular one came in a beautiful rice paper envelope or mulberry envelope. And when I line it up, I'm lining it up where the holes will be, which will be top, center, and bottom. And as you see, I'm not putting them inside one another. There's no need to do that. You could, but that's not what I'm going to do. And it's not necessary to use mulberry or rice paper. You could use whatever kind of paper that you'd like. I just thought this lended itself to this project. And I really never get a chance to use it. So I thought this would be the perfect time. And I'm putting a thick piece at the back. A thick actual double piece. And I am going to clip these. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is take a pencil, and I'm going to place where I'm going to put the branch. Now the branch, you notice the one that I chose is rather straight. You really want to pick one that's pretty straight, doesn't curve all over, because this sets where your binding will be. So the straighter you can get it, the better. I've seen these done with pencils, with skewers, with all kinds of stuff. I'm just choosing to use this one. I'm not sure if I want this to be the top or the bottom. I think I'll do it like this. And I'm going to put a hole right underneath where I'm going to bind it. Okay, so take this down a little. Let's try again. Let's put it a little more in the center. Next, I'm going to poke my holes. I want to make sure this is lined up. It doesn't look like it is. Okay, that's better. Going through mulberry paper is not easy. I was so lucky. I went to Thailand and I was in Chiang Mai, which is in northern Thailand, and I found this little place that makes all its own paper. I bought some there as well. In fact, that's where I bought the envelope. Okay, next thing I'm going to do, you want to remember where your top is and where your bottom was so that you're putting it in the same direction. Next, I'm going to use some wax thread. You don't have to use wax thread, but it helps. And you want it at least 3 times as long as your journal. I'm going to make mine even a little longer, just in case I mess up. Okay, and let's thread that. Leave a little tail. And I'm going to come up through the bottom. And when I come up through the bottom, I'm going to hold on to that tail. You don't need a long tail, just about like that. I'm going to wrap it around the stick and go back in through that same hole. And you're going to want to pull it very, very tight. What you want to make sure, you see how I'm making it higher than it was. I want to make sure that I'm still hitting the bottom. I'm still in the right, aligned in the right place for the holes. And I'm going to go up again and out the same hole. Still holding on, and I'm going to go back down again. Come on, find that hole. There we go. Now you could put as many holes in as you'd like. Originally I was going to do kind of X's down it, but I decided, since this was my first one, that I would do it like this. Pull it really, really tight, turn it over, and tie a knot, a double knot or a triple knot. Okay, now we're going to come up through the middle, and we're going to do the exact same thing. go down through the middle. And if you're like me, you're going to do it twice. Pull it really tight. Go back down through the middle. And pull it really tight. I like to line these up. And I'm going to come over and go through the previous one. Just kind of make another little knot. Whoops. Pull it tight. And I'm going to do the exact same thing at the bottom hole. Sometimes it's kind of hard to see it. Whoops. And this is a great stick because it has this knobby thing that'll kind of hold the stick in place. So I was out, you know, I live in Miami. Everybody cuts down their trees. We have they have palm trees that don't have branches. Luckily I have a big oak tree. This is not from an oak tree. And then I have a few tropical plants that happen to have some branches. Come on, baby. There we go. Okay, and again, going under the center little string here. Clip this one. I'm gonna go through this one more time. And even a third time. And as she did on the paper treasure paper, put a little glue. Be better if the glue came out, in your knots, just to be safe. Okay. And there we have it. Now I put in front, I put a paper that opens up. It's actually an envelope, but I'm actually going to cut this because it got caught up in the binding. But you could use it as an envelope if you glued it. I'm going to use it to write in. Then we have these beautiful papers. Okay, the next thing I want to do is something on the cover, and I'm not quite sure what I want to do with it. I need something a bit natural. So let me come right back to you. Okie doke, I'm back. I found a few things with some texture that might be nice. Also found this. I might use that. That's kind of pretty. Let me use my cutter. And I know this is 8.5 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.5. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5.5. So let me cut this to about 4. By let's try by 6. Okay. I kind of like it on here. I don't know if we need a piece, some color behind it. No. So I'm going to cut this just a bit bigger than this. That didn't cut it at all. Let me turn it over. That's funny. Well, I thought it was funny. That's what you get for using corrugated cardboard, right? Oh, sorry about that. Jackson. Kind of like that. So let me glue this one on. Like this. Let me see what happens if I put this behind it. That might go on top of it. Okay. This is faux leather from Cricut. This piece here. I wonder if I can get it to stick like that. I kind of like the way it looks. If I have them a saying over it. Well, let's see what happens. No, don't pop up. Probably should have sewn it down, but that's okay. It'll stay once I put some words on it. And I don't know what words to put. Would actually be pretty if I had like a gold leaf or something. Oh, let's see what words I have. I kind of like this if I make it brown. Add some ink to it. I think that'll do it. Thank you, Tim Holtz, for giving me just the right words. Oh, I do love it. I think I'm going to fold this towards the center. Well, that was quick and easy and down and dirty. I hope you enjoyed it. I think this will be beautiful to keep some memories in. And thank you for watching. You all have a great day. Bye.